I'm Rex, the gamer. I finished the Hero and Dark stories, only to see this adventure has a last ending. I'll go through and show you what's to come. So for the last Sonic Adventure 2 experience, here we go.
Well folks, the adventure's not over yet. When I finally bought this game back in the day, and I finally played through the Hero and the Dark story, I remember seeing it, I was probably like, what? There's another one. The last story. See, at the time I didn't think about it. It was just kind of a kid. Just did the Hero, did the Dark, and ended how it ended. Didn't really have the really much to think about from after that. So, the Dark story, the Hero story. Now, all one last episode. The final act, as I would say in Sonic. Here we go.
Alright, so unless this is kind of your first time going through this, the last story really shouldn't take all that long. I think maybe like at least 25 minutes, half hour. Still a good part of the story here. And what we're seeing with Eggman here is kind of how a continuation of the Dark part, how that's ended. And it's kind of going through the story, kind of catch you up like what's kind of happening. Because even if you didn't catch it from the back, you'll see what's going on. Alright, you have everyone kind of coming back together. It says, received a message from the boss that this space colony arc is crashing down into Earth. And at this moment, the crew they quite don't know what's going on, but it gets all explained in the story here. And I don't have the sound on because I don't really want to spoil too much for you guys, but you can kind of see that there's something going on. The guy on the screen is Robotnik's grandfather. Eggman's grandfather. And Dave Eggman kind of coming up explained. I think he understands what's going on. I'll let you guys listen to this part because honestly, this is kind of some of the chilling thing in a Sonic game, like these scenes.
Letting Knuckles pilot the shuttle on the way over here was more dangerous than you could ever be.
What is this?
This is my grandfather's diary.
I don't quite know what happened or what went wrong. Was it a mistake to create the ultimate life form? I thought it would be something that would benefit mankind, but then the military guards landed on the colony that day. They were sent to destroy the research project that I had been working on. My colleagues at the research facility, my granddaughter, Maria, I hope you are all safe. The colony was completely shut down, probably to keep the prototype from falling into the wrong hands.
The Ark was shut down under the premise that there had been an accident. I found Maria's name among those who died when the Ark was shut down. She meant everything to me, and I couldn't bear the thought that she died because of my research. I lost everything. I had nothing more to live for. I went insane. All I could think about was to avenge her. Somehow, some way. I got scared as I no longer was able to control my thoughts.
Okay, whoa. Yeah, I say. So anyways, now they're kind of coming up with a plan on how to stop the Ark from crashing down into Earth. And by this point, you're pretty much going to be playing off of everyone. It's kind of a cool way to kind of bring the story together, right? You have the hero, the Dark, and then bring it all together to, I don't know, achieve world peace. Not like it's at peace right now. Alright, so to be honest, there's really not much to say. This is pretty much the only stage there. The levels are all the same. You got Tails still with his going around in his mecha drone. And you have Eggman, kind of just pretty much the same thing. What they're pretty much doing, they're getting to the end of their respective parts in the game. And like Rouge and Knuckles, it's almost the same. They're just getting a couple things together. You're trying to open a door to let the other character kind of get through. Now, Knuckles, this one's a really hard one. If you did not get this item back in Aquatic Mine, this level actually comes just a little bit harder. I mean, it's not impossible to do, but having the breathable bracelet there. Then you have Sonic kind of finishing it off. This is almost kind of like a crazy gadget level. So it's not too hard. Maybe playing for the first time it might be a little confusing, but hey, it's like actually a pretty good variety. I actually really enjoyed playing with these levels. Alright, just like before, you got the end goal. Stop aiming around. And Shadow. Shadow comes into the picture. Alright, so here we have Knuckles and Sonic kind of down, I don't know, can score. So what they're doing is they're trying to harness the energy to help stop this space colony arc. Well, for this one, we get to beat him as Shadow. Like I said, it's pretty cool how they bring the cast of characters together first. The Bio Lizard is not, I would say it's actually not too hard. He's pretty easy from what I'd say. You just gotta know where to attack him and when to attack him. Alright, now the Bio Lizard's down. Still not quite right. Knuckles is screaming Sonic because he thinks he knows what to do. But I don't know. It seems like Sonic and Shadow have some type of idea. It's probably like one of the weirdest parts in the game, just like that Rouge and Knuckles one. Oh. So, Sonic and Shadow come together with the power of the Chaos Emeralds. Rolling a dice, apparently. Well, I know they're harnessing energy, but still, you can't, like, it looks what it looks. And here you are. Super Sonic, Super Shadow. And Super Sonic and Super Shadow are going to fight the final hazard. And this is the final boss of the game. And again, it's not, I wouldn't say it's too hard. The only annoying part is that the other characters keep talking to you for the whole time doing this thing.
When you're into the game, the music, it drives you. You just want to get out there and finally finish it all. And finish it. And just do it.
All you have to do is just pretty much that. Hit the soft spot. So you alternate back and forth between Sonic and Shadow until the enemy is gone. That's it. And then honor. Alright. So spoiler alert, I mean, I think you guys could kind of figure out what happened. I'm not going to spoil the last few scenes for you guys. I'll let you kind of see and experience that yourself. But I'm telling you, it's pretty wild. And then somehow Sonic lost his supersonic abilities, comes back with all the crew. Credits roll. It's kind of the last scene of it all. There's a few more that you got, like, if you experience the game, you see. And now they're leaving. They're gonna somehow go back home. And it's kind of, I always wonder what happens when they get home. It's kind of interesting in a way, right? There's Space Colony Arc with credits rolling. Well done. You've completed Sonic Adventure 2.
Wow. You know, after it all, that was quite an experience. And then it ends. Everyone comes together for the sake of each other. For the world. As an Eggman, he wanted to dominate the world, but he didn't want to destroy it. Quite the adventure indeed. Wow. I have to say it's probably at least for like a Sonic game, probably one of the best endings of a Sonic game there is. I know there's Sonic 1, but when you elevate it and go to how Sonic Adventure 2 did it, it brings it from here to just heights you can't even touch. This is probably Sonic Adventure 2 is probably one of the greatest Sonic games, one of the greatest Dreamcast games that there have been. And that's all for our adventure here. Anyways, That's how it ends. Right here. That's the last Sonic Adventure 2 experience.